Hello and welcome to A Soul in the Multiverse. Firstly, I would like to give thanks to anyone who previously followed the channel and may have noticed that I pulled a load of videos down. The reason for this was potentially because I hit a little bit of a stone / boulder / mountain in my journey. So this is another welcome video for me to be able to welcome you to a channel where I have been using the emotion code healing now for 5 years, maybe 6, and it has brought me immense relief, and I'm a big advocate for it, and I do have a couple of videos out there so that you are able to empower yourself and to be able to go through this journey and release any blockages. In fact, it was yesterday that called me to have this video or start these videos again. I think before I was doing it on a daily basis, and I think from now on I'll be doing it on a weekly basis to not put so much emphasis on myself. So what rock did I hit? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was a rock or a collection of rocks. Obviously, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. I have awoken to my soul and awoken to a load of programs and had those released. Also, personally, I think the veil is getting thinner. I'm having a lot more otherworldly experiences. I know that I do open myself up to these experiences, but also having that energetically attached as well. Also, whilst I am vibrating out of old vibrational patterns and moving into newer, higher vibrational patterns. If you want to look into this, Dr. David Hawkins did an amazing book, Power versus Force, the map of consciousness, how to raise through the levels of consciousness, and many others. And raising up through the vibrational ladder is wonderful, especially when you have this emotional tool release, because as new things come up, you have a good way to release it instead of stepping back. But also you may find with having that journey, people oscillate out of your reality, and people you weren't expecting to oscillate out of your reality, or people coming at you in ways that you can just see are manipulative in a way to gauge a reaction out of you as their way of getting energy, not listening to what you have to say. And I really had to stand in my ground. It didn't upset me. It upset me that people had such limited and poor views and didn't ask what people's meanings of things were. But I'll be honest, the main reason and the main rock and bump in my journey is, if I'm honest, getting used to this twin flame journey. I only awoke to this journey in March or April of this year. Obviously had the bubble period and then the not so great period, which has, in my words, potentially led to a further dark night of the soul, which made me stop all the wonderful things that I was doing and kind of felt like life was a deep, dark pit of despair. Sorry for the dramatics there, but the past few weeks /months have been interesting is probably the best way to describe it. And I'm kind of coming through the other end, and I may have been a bit naughty and blocked my guides out for a little bit and allowed my ego to take control. The ego ran wild for a couple of weeks, nothing huge, nothing bad. My soul is still very much in control, but she could understand the feelings of loss and the feelings of this. So we chased a few flirtations, which was all it was, flirtations. because on this journey you realise that maybe you can't just go and live life like you would have normally done before. So I think with all of those wonderful things culminating together, and also having to do a daily reading on the Twin Flame Collective, it was wearing me down. I got really upset the other day because someone mentioned my twin flames name, and I was like, why are you mentioning them? Why do you bring them up every single day? You know, it's obviously it's a wonderful journey of healing and a wonderful journey back to yourself. So I would like to thank you for your patience. So I have decided to restart this channel, and I will be doing weekly clearings and also channeling of the downloads of the emotions and why these feelings may be there for the collective. And actually, as I said, that it was 555 on my timestamp. It'll be different on yours, but 555 is a time for change. So I have been given a little bit of a break. I haven't actually had to do any clearing since I cancelled the channel till about 2 weeks ago. My guides had realised maybe setting me up on a soul awakening, meeting my twin flame who wasn't ready, and having a breakdown of a relationship, a family, and all these other things, that everything that I'd started before my awakening felt like it was caterpillar language. And now I'm either in my chrysalis or my butterfly stage. I want to say hi ho butterfly because I'm not sure if I could deal with another one. Maybe this is the end of my chrysalis stage and a further awakening. And I lost my track there, so I'm sorry. So yeah, so everything before my awakening just I've lost interest in. I watched a video last night where they say, you know, after an awakening, the things before that brought you joy, you just can't find the same thing in. Now I do find the joy in this. It's I love to help. You know, I've been doing this for a long time without anyone knowing about it, and it isn't for any recognition. It's just to let you know that this is happening. But I think my guides realised with everything that had been going on, maybe they had put too much on me, being a filter for so many other people's emotions whilst going through this topsy-turvy roller coaster ride. Whilst I was settling into it, I'm only 6-7 months into the journey, and this is like one of the tougher periods. So I have had a little bit of a reprieve, but again, the headaches started 2 weeks ago, and the teariness started again, and I double checked in, and I was like, this isn't my emotions, is it? Because it's the same as before. And they were like, no, you need to go back to the collective healings. So and also, as I was going to sleep one night, my guide did kind of say, why don't you start your videos up again? I have been doing little videos on TikTok and Instagram, but obviously YouTube is the home for the longer videos. So as you might hear, there's a train going past, and if you're in the Twin Flame Collective, you know that is a sign of movement. So hopefully with me back on board, with each of you being able to do your own clearing, I will put the link to the video below to show you how to do the emotion code. So thank you if you start following this channel. Thank you for doing any healing that you're doing, and just thank you for being here at this wonderful time whilst we're all here to witness the beautiful rising of consciousness on this planet, and hopefully be an integral or even just a teeny tiny part in it. So I wish everyone a wonderful day, and I hope that all gets better and better in each and every way. Okay then, have a wonderful day. Thank you.